Hello, our lovely creatures of darkness. Tonight's short story is provided by GamingMaster141. Link to his Reddit will be in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as our goal is to reach 250 subscribers. I know we can do it. And with that, let's see what happens once a full moon. It's early in the morning as the people awake and begin to prepare for the day. Dew soaks the ground, leaving a wet presence across the village. The people never leave the village. The grounds around this place are forsaken by law. A terrible presence haunts this village. Once a full moon. It's a happy place despite the strange happenings. Children play and laugh. The youth get into trouble and play tricks on one another. The parents work during the day, and the elderly watch this happen daily. There's no worry until that night once a month. Once a full moon. The town of Burnsville, Wisconsin was built here almost 2 centuries later. On this fateful day, a young man, Tom Jones, the ringleader of many pranks played by the youth of the village, play on the poor victims, dared a boy, no older than 10 years of age, to step into the forsaken grounds for no more than a minute. He did so, not wanting to appear weak in front of his peers. Moments after the first step, he was pulled into the ground by an unseen protagonist. The children screamed and ran about trying to get away from the forsaken grounds around the village. Running for their parents and homes, they screamed. When the story was exposed, Tom was to appear for a hearing by the people of the village to determine a punishment worthy of such a horrid act. Tom faced the angry crowd. He saw his mother crying and his father scowling with a look of disappointment upon his face. Tom couldn't look at his parents anymore. The shame was hitting him hard now. Fat tears rolled down his face. His ears burned of embarrassment. "Who shall speak for him?" a member of the village's council shouted into the crowd. The mother of the boy stood up and walked swiftly to Tom. She stared at him angrily for a moment before slapping him across the face. A man from the crowd pulled her back. This sent Tom's mother into more tears. "Inform us of what you have done, Tom," the same member said to him. Tom hesitated, his head full of shame. "Tell us, Tom," he yelled again. "I told him to go in the forsaken grounds for only a moment," he sputtered. The crowd gasped in horror. It was true. He'd done the unthinkable. "What should we do about this?" a different member asked. A man from the crowd yelled, "Throw him into the grounds!" The crowd roared with this, while Tom shuddered. "No! The moon is full tonight, it won't matter!" Another yelled. "We'll tie him up at the post, so he can't run when night falls!" The crowd roared louder. "It is decided!" a member shouted, and the crowd roared once more. 2 men hoisted him off the ground and brought him to the center of the village. Large ropes bound him to the post. He watched the people go by for hours until sunset. He became more and more frightened by every passing minute. While others went into their homes and hid in their basement, he watched the sun counting his last minutes. Once a full moon, he said to himself. Darkness fell upon the village. Shadows vanished. No one was outside anymore. Silence made goosebumps arise on the back of his neck. A terrible screech shattered the silence. He saw things running into the village. Glass shattered and people screamed. Once a full moon. People torn apart. Blood sprayed the houses and grass. Tom watched all of this from the post. Once a full moon echoed in his thoughts. More screams. He saw corpses head for the forsaken grounds. His time was up. Once a full moon. Those things walked slowly towards him. He recognized people who had deceased years ago. The things were the town's dead. Once a full moon. He didn't scream like the others, just closed his eyes. The dead tore into him, pulling out organs. Blood dripped from his body. Once a full moon. Once a full moon. More came, tearing off his limbs and ripping off skin. Once a full moon. Once a full moon. His last breath left his lungs. Once a full moon. And he lowered his head. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and comment. Huge thank you goes to our lovely Darkling, Lucy Rosado, and our Shadow Beast, Justin Rosado. If you too would like to join our Children of Darkness, follow us on Patreon. The support is very well appreciated, and it helps us to get equipment that we need to be better at narrating. That, and it does help with bills. Anyway, the link will be in the description below. If you want to submit your own stories, however, whether it is a true horror story of your own, from any part of your life really, or if you would like to just submit your own horror story, which it could be any horror genre, honestly, it doesn't matter, submit it to us at thedarklittlvoices@gmail.com. Otherwise, please remember to hit the like button, as well as both the bell and the subscribe button to help our channel to grow more. Our goal is to hit 250 subscribers, and we're really hoping that we'll hit our goal before May of 2022. Enjoy your night, and don't forget about the viewers contest. Simply put, look for the number within our videos. The first to reach 10 and bring us those lovely numbers ends up winning a prize. If you want to know more, follow us on Twitter. Again, our links will be in the description below. And with that,
remember, we're always watching.